Here are 10 mysterious photographs that continue to baffle experts, investigators, and curious minds around the world. Each one captures a moment that seems to defy logic, images frozen in time, yet filled with questions that have never been fully answered. We begin with the Babushka Lady, one of the most intriguing figures connected to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. As chaos unfolded in Dallas and people scrambled for cover, cameras captured a woman calmly standing nearby, wearing a scarf tied around her head, earning her the nickname Babushka Lady. What makes her so unusual is that she appeared focused on photographing the event herself, even as gunshots rang out. Authorities later searched extensively for her, believing she may have captured crucial evidence. Yet, despite the massive investigation, her identity was never confirmed, and the photos she allegedly took have never surfaced. Who she was, and what she might have seen, remains one of the lingering mysteries of that tragic day. Next are the Hessdalen lights, a phenomenon that has puzzled scientists for decades. Deep within Norway's Hessdalen Valley, strange glowing lights have been reported since at least the 1930s. Witnesses describe them as bright orbs that hover, move unpredictably, and sometimes even change color. Over the years, these lights have been photographed and recorded on multiple occasions. Scientific teams have conducted detailed studies, setting up monitoring stations and analyzing the data. Some theories suggest plasma formations or ionized gases, while others propose geological or atmospheric causes. Yet none of these explanations fully account for all observed behaviors. Despite modern technology and years of research, the true nature of the Hessdalen lights remains uncertain. Then there's the Hook Island sea monster, a sighting that seems straight out of a legend. In 1964, a couple sailing near Hook Island in Australia reported seeing an enormous creature in a lagoon below them. They described it as a massive, tadpole-like animal, roughly 80 feet in length, with a long tail and an unusual head. The creature moved slowly through the water, appearing almost lifeless at first, until it suddenly stirred. The couple managed to capture several photographs before the creature reportedly opened its mouth and drifted away. While skeptics have suggested it could have been a hoax or a misidentified object, no definitive explanation has ever been agreed upon. The Solway Firth spaceman is another photograph that continues to spark debate. In 1964, a man took a simple picture of his young daughter in a quiet, rural area near Solway Firth in England. At the time, he noticed nothing unusual. But when the film was developed, a strange figure appeared in the background, one that looked remarkably like a person wearing a spacesuit. The man insisted that no one else had been present during the photo. Even more interesting, the Kodak company examined the original negative and confirmed that it showed no signs of tampering or double exposure. While some suggest it may have been a trick of perspective or a person accidentally caught in the frame, the image continues to raise questions. Moving on, we have the SS Waterton ghosts, a story that blends tragedy with the unexplained. In 1924, 2 crew members aboard the SS Waterton lost their lives in a sudden accident and were buried at sea. In the days that followed, several sailors reported seeing strange faces in the water near the ship, faces they believed belonged to their lost companions. Eventually, the ship's captain captured a photograph of the ocean where these sightings occurred. When the image was developed, it appeared to show 2 human faces emerging from the waves. While skeptics argue it could be a case of visual illusion or coincidence, those who were there were convinced they had witnessed something far more unsettling. The mystery deepens with the Black Knight satellite. In 1960, reports began to circulate about a dark, unidentified object orbiting Earth. At that time, space exploration was still in its early stages, and no known satellite matched the description. Observers noted that the object appeared to move in ways that didn't align with known technology. Over the years, similar sightings have been reported, and some even claim that the object has been in orbit for thousands of years, though such claims remain highly speculative. Whether it was a misidentified piece of space debris or something more unusual, the Black Knight satellite continues to be a topic of fascination and debate. The Cooper family photograph is one of the most disturbing entries on this list. According to the story, the Cooper family had just moved into a new home and decided to celebrate by taking a photograph together at the dinner table. Everything seemed perfectly normal at the time. But when the film was developed, the image revealed something terrifying, a dark figure appearing to fall from the ceiling directly above them. No one in the family recalled anything unusual happening during the photo, and no explanation has ever been confirmed. While some suggest it could be a photographic error or manipulation, others view it as something far more sinister. Another puzzling image comes from Apollo 17's mission to the moon, the geophone rock anomaly. During the mission, astronauts captured thousands of photographs of the lunar surface. One particular image was initially labeled as unusable due to extreme brightness and overexposure. However, when the contrast and brightness levels were later adjusted, the photo revealed what appeared to be a structured, pyramid-like formation. Some believe it's simply a natural rock formation highlighted by unusual lighting conditions, while others argue it raises questions about what might truly exist on the moon. Without further evidence, the debate remains open. The Goddard Squadron photograph from 1919 presents a chilling coincidence. Taken during a group photo of Royal Air Force personnel on the day of a funeral, the image appears ordinary at first glance. However, upon closer inspection, a face can be seen peering from behind one of the officers. Members of the squadron later identified the face as Freddie Jackson, a mechanic who had died in an accident just days earlier. What makes the situation even more eerie is that the photograph was taken on the very day of his funeral. Whether it was a trick of light, double exposure, or something else entirely, the image remains one of the most famous ghost photos in history. Finally, the mysterious case of Elisa Lam, a story that gained worldwide attention in 2013. Elisa, a young traveler, was staying at a hotel when she suddenly disappeared. Days later, she was found dead inside a rooftop water tank. Authorities ruled her death as accidental, and toxicology reports found no drugs or alcohol in her system. However, what truly unsettled people was the surveillance footage recorded shortly before her disappearance. In the video, Elisa is seen inside an elevator behaving in a highly unusual manner, pressing multiple buttons, stepping in and out, appearing to hide from something unseen, and making erratic gestures. Moments later, she exits the elevator and is never seen alive again. To this day, no clear explanation has been given for her behavior or how she ended up in the water tank. These photographs continue to challenge our understanding of reality. Whether they are the result of coincidence, misinterpretation, or something we simply don't yet understand, they remind us that the world still holds mysteries beyond easy explanation. And perhaps that's what makes them so fascinating. Each image invites us to question, to investigate, and to wonder what might still be hidden just beyond our perception.